of the Mail. Dele dumped. Everton are ready to listen to offers for Dele Alli as the forward emerged as a shock transfer target for Besiktas. Everton would owe Tottenham £10 million if he plays 20 times for the club, but he's made just 13 appearances so far, only one of them from the start, just 363 minutes of football since he joined the club. I'll get Ali's thoughts on that shortly. There's a lot of cricket in the papers today, as you'd imagine, ahead of the first test today, England-South Africa. Stoke says we'll stick to our guns, no backward step as England gear up for South Africa. That's in the Mail. There's also a nice breakdown of the South Africa fast bowlers. Fast and Furious is the headline. Rabada, Nokia, Janssen and Ngidi await the England batsmen, and spoiler alert, they are quick. Back of the Mirror, hit the road. Ron David McDonald says Man United are now ready to grant Cristiano Ronaldo's wish and let him leave. We're concerned he's damaging the morale of the squad. Also a worrying story. We were talking about this in the ad break, weren't we, Laura? Back of the Mirror, Crystal Palace star Joachim Andersen has spoken to the police and called on the Premier League for support after being bombarded with 300 to 400 abusive messages, including some death threats on social media following Darwin Núñez's headbutts. That's very, very worrying, isn't it? Elsewhere, there's a transfer story in the Mirror as well that I'm sure will excite Crystal Palace fans. Darren Lewis says Crystal Palace are confident of re-signing Conor Gallagher on loan if Chelsea successfully hijack Manchester United target Frankie de Jong. And one more for you, Telegraph Sport, a big transfer story by Jason Burton, Sam Wallace. United eye £50 million Casemiro after Rabiot deal collapses. Ten Hag hoping Real Madrid will agree to sell the Brazilian. But let's go back to the first story I mentioned. Dele dumped. Everton set to cut losses with Besiktas keen on the deal. We hoped, didn't we, that the young boy we saw at Tottenham, one of the best young players in the world, but he might maybe regain his best form at Everton. Hasn't quite happened for him. And it's no disrespect to the Turkish league, but I think it's quite a sad state of affairs that this young boy that, burst onto the scene is now maybe potentially going to be playing in Turkey, Ali.
No, I'm really disappointed to hear that, to be honest with you, Sam. I really am. I had high hopes that he would go and rekindle his career, get his career moving again. And Frank would give him an opportunity to do that. I think the stat that he hit there, that I did write down, 1 start.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, that tells you all you need to know, because, look, at that time last year, Everton were looking for something. Everton were struggling, and Everton were looking for anything to get them going. And obviously, Dele Alli wasn't showing enough to get in the starting lineup. It's really, really disappointing. I mean, we're talking about him and Jesse Lingard. Was it a 2018 World Cup?
Yeah.
Two of them,
yeah.
Two of them were absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And Jesse's now playing his trade at Forest, which hopefully he'll do well this season. And it looks like it makes sense from Everton's financial point of view. If he's not going to start, he's not going to play, and they're due another, what did you say, £10 million or 50?
Yeah, they owe Tottenham £10 million if he plays 20 times for the club.
No point.
Just 13 so far.
I just think it's sad. I really do. I think it's a big disappointment. And you're spot on. Never mind, no disrespect to the Turkish league. You're not going to go into the Turkish league. The Turkish league's step up, not a step down from the top flight in England, which is the best league in the world. It's probably 2 or 3 steps down, It's a big disappointment. I really am. I'm sad to hear that.
The Turkish league is ranked 20th in the UEFA coefficiency.
So it's 19th down then.
So it's a long way down.
Yeah.
And I think you could be forgiven for thinking that if he goes over there, you're not going to hear or see much of Dele Alli for a while.
No chance. None whatsoever.
I wondered, Ali, why he doesn't. When you look at it like that, and you look at where's Scotland? Is the Scottish League 6th or something like that? Or I'm not sure, but it's not 20th.
No, be 6th. It'll be nothing like 6th Scottish League. No chance when you think of France, Italy, Spain, and all that. But it does.
I got it upside down again, didn't I?
Well, I tell you what, it's higher than I thought. There you go.
I know, that's what we were talking about this morning.
So my apologies to you, first of all.
That's okay. If you let me finish my sentence.
Absolutely, but I'm not. I don't do that.
No.
As you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
I said.
My question was going to be, when we were looking at this league this morning, I wondered why he doesn't go somewhere like there. Because the thing is, Ali, he could, for example, if he went to a Rangers or a Celtic,
They'd love him.
he would just get such a
They'd
great
love
reception.
him.
He might find himself again.
Correct.
Would you take him at Rangers, Ali?
Oh, all day, man.
You would do, yeah? I think he'd do a good job.
I do. I really do. I'd take him all day. And he's completely and utterly lost his way. And I mean, it's not easy. Don't think for a minute it's easy. You look at the players that have come to Rangers beforehand, and I'm not saying I've struggled, but they haven't probably been as much a success as a lot of people have thought. Andre in Celtic, it's a difficult place to play, but if you do